Hello and good afternoon. My name is Matthew and I'm an English teacher from the United Kingdom, more specifically Northern England, and even more specifically, I live close to Liverpool, which I'm sure you will know is the city that is the hometown of the Beatles, amongst other famous groups. The Beatles aren't the only ones from there. So right now, as I speak and record this video, I'm in a small town called Prescott, which is about 10 miles east of the city. And in order to keep up with Liverpool, if we can say that, Prescott has its own claims to fame. So about 100 metres behind me that way is one of the world's oldest operating railway lines. It was built in 1829, and it is also the first town, quite interestingly, where the first murder was solved using forensic evidence all the way back in 1784, which may interest you or it may not. I'm doing this video to introduce myself. So I've been a teacher, or a TEFL teacher, for 6 years now. So I started officially on the 9th of October 2019, just before COVID struck. And at the time I was in Slovakia. So I've taught in Slovakia in Banska Bystrica, so just on the other side of the Tatras, on the south side. And then in 2021, I moved to Krakow, where I lived for 2 years. And then in 2023, I came back to the UK, where I am currently still stranded. But I hope to change that eventually. So a little bit about myself. There are a few questions I will answer. So one question I will answer as a nice easy one is, what is your favourite day of the week? Well, it's Friday. And why is it Friday? Well, it's the end of the week and we look forward to the weekend, where we have 2 days off and 2 days of peace and quiet. So in light of that, I'm going to say that Friday is my favourite day. As to why I became a teacher, long story short, I'd been a police officer for 12 years, was bored and wanted to do something else, and I thought teaching English abroad was worth a shot. So I tried it, started in 2019, and I'm still here doing it. So it must be doing something right, and I must enjoy it to still keep doing it. Are there any lessons you particularly enjoy doing? Yeah, there's been some that I've enjoyed, others maybe not. But two that I do like talking about, or two topics that I do like to discuss, which I would hope to discuss with you in the future, should you wish to be taught by me. One topic I think is good is burnout. The topic of burnout, I think it's a serious topic. A lot of people struggle with it, and a lot of people seem to think that it is getting worse. The more technologically advanced we become, life just seems to be getting ever so slightly more stressful. And I do think people generally are more stressed, more burnt out, and much more seems to be expected of them than it was in the past. That's my opinion. I may be wrong, you may think otherwise, but that's where I see it, or that's how I see it, I should say. And another lesson that I do like teaching is the one about conspiracy theories. I like it because, well, it can be light-hearted. You can talk about rather silly ideas like flat earth, the earth is a sphere, and we've known that for over 2,000 years, so we can have a laugh about that. We can have a laugh about David Icke's theories of reptilians. So yeah, so all the heads of state, all the famous politicians and Hollywood stars, they're not human beings like you and I. They are actually lizards from another galaxy. So you can have a laugh about that, but on the other hand, there are also other much more serious topics that you can talk about, which are conspiracies, and sadly some conspiracies seem to be, let's say, gaining traction once again, which I think is quite worrying. So I think, although it can be funny, I think it's also a serious topic, and I think we need to discuss how to deal with the more serious, more toxic theories which are out there. So for that reason, that one I do enjoy, because you can have a laugh about it, but you can also be dead serious about it too. So yeah, so that's a little bit about me. I hope I haven't gone on too much. I hope I haven't waffled. So if you like the sound of what you've heard, I look forward to meeting you. So have a nice day and have a nice weekend, and hopefully see you soon. Bye bye.